so amazing. I'm going to tell you her story a bit, but she allowed us to take footage of her doing a bit of this like wood burning craft. She is writing villa for us actually. So this tool she's using is actually burning the design into the wood as she moves along, and later you'll see some amazing art she's done with this tool. As you can hear, there will be some outside sounds, okay? Bits of talking here and there, because we're in a pretty busy area of Egypt. Well, there's always honking wherever you are in Egypt, I guess, but okay, so she's doing kind of the final touches here, and it's like a little kind of book marker, VILA. There it is, just a picture of it. And this is her gorgeous shop. It's so beautiful. The mood is very like, I don't know, I love it. I've been in this shop before too, and knew that I wanted to ask if we could film in her shop. She has a sweet little kitty here who I will pet later. But let's start on the items in her shop. So these are all, like I said, handmade Egyptian items made by Egyptian people, and all different people have put their arts and crafts and things in this shop. Beautiful pillow here. So yeah, I wanted to tell you a bit of her story. I told you in the no talking version that I would do that because I feel like this woman's got integrity and she's very brave. She was an accountant and decided to leave her job as an accountant to open her own shop, which, like, that's a difficult thing to do in the US, but I would say as a woman in Egypt, it's far more difficult to do something like that. So imagine how difficult it is to do that in the US and then multiply it by a lot. So she is a female business owner and is really supportive of other female business owners. So when we came into her shop, she was so excited. That's why she's like, I want to do a demonstration. You can totally use my shop. And I think the thing that happened next is what stood out to me the most, though. So I guess that a police officer who saw, long story, but a police officer that had seen me and my friend going into shops to film wanted to check on her because he didn't know what we were doing, and he knows the shop owner, but that's like the nice version. But in my opinion, I would just say it's a fact. Generally, police officers in Egypt, like this, it's a huge corrupt, unjust system for the most part. So I don't have very much respect for the way that the police operate here. It's very, very corrupt system. So, like, essentially they can do whatever they want, whenever they want. And basically when the police officer came in, he was like asking if if what we were doing was okay, and she was like, yeah, definitely, I gave them permission, it's totally fine. I've actually never had something like that happen before. But as he was asking questions, like, to be honest, it made me quite angry because he has absolutely no right to do that in reality, but because he's the police in Egypt, like, essentially you can do whatever you want, and it's really annoying. Not, it's more than annoying, it's not just. So I was like watching this female, and she's got a head covering and stuff, and so like, unfortunately there's just a whole system in place where she's treated differently because of that, and thankfully she knew the police officer and was able to talk to him, explain what we were doing, and that she was more than okay with it and loved it, and it was okay. But for a moment there, like, I was about to get heated because I really don't like how the police treat women, or men for that matter. Anyway, I really thought it was amazing because she could have easily said, I don't know them, just to like protect herself, keep herself safe, not get into any issue at all. But instead she was like, no, like, they're doing something great, and I want to be a part of it, and they're female business owners like myself, and yeah, they're just taking video in my shop, and it's actually helping my shop with advertisement too, like, and she like stood up for herself and for us, which honestly, I give him mad props for that. It's not easy to do here, for men or for women. So I'm going to actually make another video in the future here, sharing a bit more on this topic, because it's very upsetting, not just in Egypt, lots of places in the world. When I lived in India, it was just awful. This part of things was just awful. So okay, I will move on from this topic so you can rest. But all that to say, I respect the crap out of this woman, and yeah, if you're ever in Zamalek, Egypt, stop by her shop. I will leave all her details below. Aren't these items beautiful? While I was sharing that story, I did go over some wood burning designs, like that flower design that was done by her. Very talented. Some like placemats. All handmade, just amazing, beautiful. Some coasters in different kind of, I think, like, I don't know if it's like clay that's been, like pottery essentially here. wished that I could have spent more time in this shop actually, but that police officer took up so much of our time. So annoying. More than annoying. So wrong. Look at this beautiful stuff. These are the rings that I was talking about. I'd like to come back and purchase one from her sometime. It's alabaster, I believe. If you were with me about, let's see, maybe 7 months ago, I did lots of walkthroughs in Egyptian, like souvenir type shops, at an outdoor bazaar here called Khalili. That alabaster we saw before was like definitely something you would find out there. Look at the kitten. I say kitten, I know it's a cat. Oh, you nugget is so soft, so fluffy. Just starting to purr. It was so cute. This is the owner's cat. Oh my gosh, do you hear her purring? She's like, hi. She's talking to us. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed. And I'm really proud of this woman. So let's just take a look one more time.